let me welcome our friends and colleagues from Morocco for this very important first session of the U.S.-Morocco Strategic Dialogue.
I stay up, never sleep, cause we gotta go. That way. Nation deep, Mufti's on the road. 70, I stay up, sleep ain't in my plan. Why? Cause there they go, trying to sense the process in my land. We get all the prophets in my land. God bless all the prophets in my land. Take off all my fight for my land. Yeah, my land. Yeah, my land. Bury the hate, shower with the love. I am a God. Honor my fam, longer my days. Guy in the shot. I throw the Hail Mary, get bloody like Carrie. Die in my prime, like busting the grape, then pressing rewind. Get better with time, I fall home to the fortress. Memorize all the records of the Moors, live buried in my conscience. Library of the Congress, lives vary by the context. 1492, talk about the Spanish when it came to conquest. In real life, playing contraband, trying to fill with the contraband. Hard life for an honest man, all night for my daughter. On a hot block with no mind to the pen. My land, that's express trust in the plan. Drew Ali, prophet the man. Who I be, Conway Stevens. Yes, indeed, this be my land. I stay up, never sleep, cause we gotta go. That way. Nation deep, Mufti's on the road. 70, I stay up, sleep ain't in my plan. Why? Cause there they go, trying to sense the process in my land. We get all the prophets in my land. God bless all the prophets in my land. Take off all my flight before my land. Yeah, my land. Yeah, my land.
It's not a city corpse. 10,000 years haven't been a corpse. Foreigners came to my land, pointing guns and swinging Jesus cross. Empire, not a cityscape. 5 atomic, not shitty lakes. Continent, not Turtle Island. Noblemen, not a wild man. Home is North America, not a stranger, but the landlord. Free white people, not Negro, black, Ethiopia, colored. Navigating with no water. Blacks are still getting slaughtered. Nationality, the order. Foreigners create world borders. Calling themselves governors since they can't call themselves babe. To keep you in ignorance, they replace the E with the A. Keep you defending, always a defendant. Kill your brother over sneakers, but when the highwaymen kill you, you won't defend it.
I stay up, never sleep, cause we gotta go. That way. Nation deep, Mufti's on the road. Stay up, sleep ain't in my plan. Why? Cause there they go, trying to sense the process in my land. We get all the prophets in my land. God bless all the prophets in my land. Take off all my flight before my land. Yeah, my land. Yeah, my land. No, I stay up. Cause we gotta go that way. Nation deep.
Yo,
No road.
It is a violent.
Islam, boy.
Islam, war.
What you saying, fam?
What's the word?
Yo, I got a message today, and I had to get some stuff out the way just now, but I had to go in on something today because somebody sent me this today.
What's that?
Somebody talking about Moors in America guy talking about somebody in the Moor Science Temple of America filing something in Ohio, and that there's some type of scamming going on. Right? So then the Mahdi Moor, the China Moor,
Right.
he comes out and says that that's our camp. Who they have, whoever they see filing stuff under MSTA from out here. So we just want to put it on the record. Yeah, we just want to put it on the record that we don't know certain people. Right?
Right.
We don't, what people are doing right now at this juncture, we don't know them. Now, these are people who we knew.
Right.
Right? But we excommunicated them from our temple. because of their activities.
Mm.
So now they found other bodies of Moors who are not here, and they align with them in order to establish something here called Moorish whatever.
Right.
But then all their foundational becoming a more information came from us. But they don't ride with us.
Wow. Wow. So
Right.
they took the information from the Canaanland Moors, and now they doing their own thing now.
Right.
But what they doing is in direct conflict of what somebody else already got.
Exactly.
Ah. I see it. I see it. But you know what time it is, though, Moore? It's uncomfortable conversations.
You already know. You already know. It has to be that sometimes so people could get the point.
Right.
So was doing some research and I'm finding, because we were asking the question yesterday, well, how come the Moorish consulate, we have a travel document for all the Moors people, aren't dealing with Moors in their jurisdiction? Why are they dealing with Moors across the Atlantic? If you're China, you should be dealing with China.
Yeah.
If Delaware is for Delaware, and you know, New York is for New York, and New Jersey's for New Jersey, and Buffalo's for Buffalo, and South Dakota's for South Dakota, why is China for North America?
Right.
So there was a defamation of character from China, Dayami Ali Bey, right? Dayami Ali Bey. He's China talking about these Moors are violating, defaming people's character in China. No wonder they can't do anything there, and they're coming over here trying to get Moors, trying to hustle Moors. To get some documents so they could travel, but they don't even know about Noble Drew Ali. Where you traveling to? You don't even know who the prophet is?
Crazy. That's them people, bro. You already know. They the ones that try to mess it up for the honorable Moors. They trying to mess it up for the honorable Moors that's standing on principle, and people that want to nationalize or interested into nationalizing. They think about, man, so and so they argue with the Moors over there, so man, I might want to pump the brakes on this, so I don't want to be a part of that shit.
Right.
Confusion.
Right. Which again, just like you're saying, you know, the confusion's created, and then they're looking at the people calling out the confusion as if we're doing something wrong.
Exactly. In the meantime, go ahead, Cujo. Go ahead, Cujo.
No, saying in the meantime, they're, you know, doing things like getting finance from people.
Yeah, robbing people.
Claiming that they're assisting them or helping them.
Yep.
You're not doing a damn thing for people, but robbing, just robbing people. Robbing people
left and right. Robbing. Wait, I got. I got some ammo.
We always got something.
I got some. Hold up, I got some ammo. Hold up. I'm in the truck right now.
Yeah,
Hold up.
do your thing, yo. Do your thing.
I'm in the truck right now. Let me grab some ammo.
Right. So don't get it messed up or whatever, thinking that we're unconscious of the position of a consular court and its authority and what it could be used for. Don't get it messed up that we don't know what that is. We definitely know that the people who are saying they're running that right now, that's not the people that should be running this. If this is the Moorish consular court for Moors, we don't need a guy in China dealing with the North America Moors as if the travel document that they have is a product. You can't talk about birthright like that. As soon as you start talking like that,
Yo, I got
you're causing
yo,
confusion.
yo, Cujo. Yo, I got something strong for him, G.
Let them know.
I got something strong for him because let me find it. Go ahead, Mo. I'm gonna find it real quick.
The people have to start realizing for themselves. Right? We're telling you, we've been around. We're telling you, people have tried to do Moorish consular court already. It's not some new thing. Because you just came yesterday, you think there's some new thing. It's not a new thing. Not the people who are doing it now. Pre them, people tried to do it already. And it's not happening. Not because it doesn't work, because Moors don't work. Moors want to have a trust before they know who Noble Drew Ali is.
Yep.
Moors want to exercise right to travel before they know who Noble Drew Ali is.
Yep.
Moors want to do everything that a Moor should be doing, but they don't want to study what Noble Drew Ali brought them. And then want to know how come stuff doesn't work. The reason why it doesn't work is you're not showing any honor.
Right.
You're thinking this is a club.
Thinking it's a club. It's not a club. Check this out. Check this out, Cujo. I just got this joint today. It's called Psyop Military Psychological Operations Manual. Because you know, Sun Tzu, you got to know yourself. You got to know your enemy. You know, you got to know the enemy. So, yo, look how it say in this book. It says destruction notice. Destroyed by any method that will prevent disclosure of contents or reconstruction of the documents. So that lets you know something strong in here. Yo, check this shit out. It's going right along. It's going right with what you're saying, boy. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, man. If you don't know the enemy, you're going to lose. So, look at this shit. Look at this shit. It say, hold up. Hold up. We talking about people that's using tactics, military tactics to confuse people. He talking about documents and things like that nature. Look at this document right here. It says, to meet the intent, this is the task of a Psyop group, right? To meet the intent of the supported commander, Psyop soldiers perform 6 core tasks. This is the soldiers. This is what they got to do. So they development involves the selection of psychological operations, objectives, POs, and supporting psychological operations, objectives, SPOs. The conceptualism the conceptualization of multiple series, the development of specific products, ideas within a series, and the recommendation of actions that will influence the beliefs and attitudes of TAs and ultimately modify their behavior. This is what they doing.
Yep.
This is what they doing, bro. They out here modifying people's behavior. That's their mission. That's just number one. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It says the development stage combines several essential elements, including target audience analysis, TAA, series development, individual product development, and the approval process. The analysis of propaganda and the development of counter propaganda begin during development, but are embedded throughout the other core tasks. The author of this, who was the author of this book? This, bro, this is from the author of this is the Department of the Army. That's who this is. This high power shit. You know what I'm saying? This high power shit. This is what they're doing to our people. They're conducting psychological operations, man. This is what they doing to our people. And our people, you know what I'm saying, Cool Joe? We just keep buying it. Our people just keep buying this shit. Eating it up like edibles.
Listen, because they forget that man is mind.
Man.
If man is mind, then what would you attack to stop man but his mind?
Man.
But his psyche.
Man, bro.
Mind control is multiple levels, not just one thing.
Mind control. And that's what these agents out here doing though. They know that people they know that people are not protecting their mentality. They let their guards down. You know what I mean? And once you let your guards down, you letting them inside the greatest place that they can hit you with, in your mind.
They're pouncing on you.
Beating the shit out you.
Yep.
Hit you from every direction. Yo, I'm watching TV last night, Cool Joe, right? Check the wild shit. So it was a commercial that came on TV. And the commercial was like, if somebody wins the lotto, everybody on, like they kept showing people's faces with masks on. And they was like covered up like this, like this, right? So everybody that won the lotto, they had a mask on, covered up. And they was at the end of the commercial, it was showing how even if you wear a mask and celebrate, you can't hide your smile. So I'm thinking like, these people was programming you to, even if you happy, to cover it up with a mask. Think about that shit, what it's doing to people, bro.
Yeah. Yo, it's doing it to them. It's doing it to them. It's not check to see what it's doing. It's happening right now. We're seeing the Psyop right now.
Man. In real time though. Like,
you're seeing the Psyop in real time.
Crazy. And these people out here talking about they riding with the Moors and they acting like they upright. Look, all you gotta do is tell them to prove it. Prove it. Prove it. Just prove it. We could, yo, Cool Joe, we could prove we Moorish Americans.
For real.
We could prove it. We could just pull out document after document after document.
That's not even our document. That's not even our document.
That ain't even our document. Yo, It's not even our doc. This is the so-called, they love to say, well, it's the white man book, the white man. Okay, so why would the so-called white man, they call him, why would he put out House Joint Resolution number 75? Why would he say that we're Moorish Americans in that document? I got that document on me too.
Why would he?
Why would he give us that?
Why would he give us the proclamations?
Why would he give us the proclamations?
Moors are Aboriginal and Indigenous.
Uncomfortable conversations. I'm about to find out right now. There it is right there. They ain't take but 1 second.
It has to be the truth. It has to be the truth.
Yo, Cujo, you know the truth is universal, more.
Yo, it has to be the truth.
What's that? House Joint Resolution number 75, 1933. These are the so-called white man's documents. The hybrid Albion European. This is their documents. This was on congressional floor in Philadelphia. Moorish American Society of Philadelphia and use of their names. So what people that be talking about they're black people, can you prove that you're a black person? Or people that be talking about they have documentation that they are whatever they are. Can you prove it? We can. Moorish Americans, right here. I mean, right here. What are they talking about, Cujo? What are they talking about?
Looks like Moorish Americans.
It's right there. In this document. I mean, it's right there. So what the hell are they talking about? Moorish Americans. I mean, so the people that be talking about, well, you know, I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and okay, what are you really proving? If you say you're doing something, can you prove that you're doing it? Because Moors can prove. We can show and prove. Can they do that, Cujo?
We wish they would try.
And then they create their own documents, and then people call them out talking about they plagiarizing.
Back.
Yo, you feel me, dog?
I hear you.
So what are they talking about, man? Are they really serious? They can't be serious.
It also comes to our side too.
Yeah.
Where we're looking at Moors. Are they serious?
Are they serious?
Are you really serious right now?
It's time to call out the bullshit, man. That's yo, Cujo. Yo, that's the uncomfortable part, boy. People are so comfortable in they bullshit that when we bring light to wherever they at, they get so uncomfortable because they're comfortable in their bullshit.
Yeah.
And we start chipping away at that shit with the truth hammer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They
get uncomfortable because they know
quick
fast, because they know that we know, and they've been robbing people for a long time. The
game's up.
The game is up. You can't rob somebody after they know. I mean, if your ass get robbed after you know, then you just a
then you just a dummy. You just a dummy.
you just a jackass. If we tell you we playing dice and the dice is rigged and you still take your goofy ass over there and throw them dice, all right, you a goofball then. You a dumbass. I told you the game is rigged and you still want to go over there and play around. But then you
Put your
crying.
fortune down.
You know what
Put
I'm
your
saying?
fortune down. Now you're crying.
Told your ass the game is rigged, fam. The referee got paid off. The referee ain't calling. He ain't throwing the flag no more.
Mad when you come out with 2 broken legs.
Yeah. And they
The ref
still
didn't
want to
call
play.
nothing. Yeah. The ref didn't call.
Yo, they still want to play. Why do so-called black people still want to play the game? And the referee
Because Joali said they're hard head and
hard
stiff
head.
neck.
Man.
Hard head and stiff neck.
And stiff necked.
And they're
stiff.
only gonna learn at the point of a sword. It's the only way they're gonna learn, from pain.
Pain,
They
fam.
want pain. They love pain. They love pain. That's all. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, because I don't get it. Because I used to be black. I used to be African and all that. So
Right.
I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me.
I don't get it, man. I know one thing though. They gonna get it. Their ass is gonna get it. After enough pain, you gonna get it then.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get it eventually. Eventually.
You gonna get it then.
One of those lashes are gonna make you say Toby.
Yo. That shit is crazy. Yo, you want to hear an uncomfortable conversation, bro?
Oh, good work.
Friday. This is a true story, G. Friday. I'm going to leave his name anonymous. But the crazy shit is this. We was talking about showing and proving, right? Showing and proving what you are. He said, it's about proof. I was like, in law, it's about what can you prove? Can you prove it? So he said, I don't go by, he said, I don't know. He said, I don't think that there's a such thing as facts. He said, yeah, it's real shit. He said, I don't think that there's a such thing as facts. That he said that everything is coming off somebody's opinion. So I said, I'm going to give you, this is me talking to dude. I said, I'm going to give you a perfect example about facts versus a belief. So I said, this a fact that everybody on the planet has one thing in common. That's a belly button. The belly button is symbolizing that you came from a woman. You came from your mother. You came from a mother. So he said, I don't know if I came from my mama or not.
What the hell?
Real shit. This is real shit, dog. This is real shit. This was Friday. No, this was Saturday. Real shit. So he said, I don't know if I came from my mama or not. I said, man, you don't know if you came from your mama or not? He said, I don't know. I might be. And he said, he asked me, he was like, well, how do you don't know I'm an alien or not? I said, are you an alien or not? I said, man, you got a belly button. Whether you know that you came from your mama, that's on you to find out. Take a DNA test. But the fact is, you still came from a woman.
Yeah. Came from a woman. For sure he came from a woman.
The man said,
now if you pull up his shirt and he didn't have a belly button, now we could have some conversation.
Yeah, now that's gonna be real uncomfortable. Cause I ain't gonna know what the fuck he is then. I ain't gonna know at that point, G. Straight up. This was Saturday, G. The man said, I don't know if I came from a woman or not. I said, hey man. I said, are you serious, man? He like, he
Nah,
like,
he was playing. He was playing. He was playing. He's not serious. No
no,
way.
that's what he on though. He's one of them Sigmund Freud, you know, Carl Linnaeus, you know, he one of them Frederick
Yeah.
Blumenbach. He one of them, well, it
Okay,
came
okay,
from
okay.
theory. So I don't know. He like one of them where it's in the book. So how do I know that the book is really the
He didn't.
word that it really means? I said,
He didn't. He didn't tap his pineal gland yet. He didn't tap his pineal gland yet.
man, his shit is all,
He's still calcified.
yeah, he all the way calcified, more. That
Yeah, he's calcified for
I'm
sure.
talking about a straight bone. It's a bone in there. Yo,
He's calcified for sure.
all the way to the core. I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, what is? So I did this to him. I said, okay, that's why we got dictionaries, because you have rules to civilization. So he kept on saying, well, how do you know the rule is the rule and the rule? I said, all right, let's do this. I'm
Jump off
entertaining.
that building. Jump off that building. Let's see if the rule is the
That's
rule.
what, yo, I told him that one. I told him, I said, so you believe you can fly too? So I said, take your ass on top of this building and jump off. He was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. I said, why ain't you gonna do it? Because your common sense can kick in. He like, man, see, you trying to change the story up. I said, nah, I ain't changing up no story. Then I said, our people be like this. This is what I told him. I said, our people do this shit. I said, we go off what we hear and what we have faith in. So
Yeah.
I said,
Not what we know.
not
Yeah.
that what we know, no fruition.
Yeah.
We believe that Easter bunnies lay eggs on Easter. Know what I'm saying? They color them green and blue and shit. So I said, okay, why don't you close your eyes, go across the street, cross that street, right? It's a busy intersection on 127. So I said, go across 127 with your eyes closed, and won't you have faith? I want you to go to that store right there and grab me a veggie burger from out of there. He was like, man, he was like, I don't know. I could do it or not. I said, do it then. Go ahead. He was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. I then. I said, bro, you got belief and you got facts. They're not the same, bro.
They're not the same. They're definitely not the same. Yeah.
For real. This is a true story. This was Saturday.
Yeah.
Wild as hell. Our people wild, man.
Yeah. That was like the lady. The lady I seen going to the store. Hey, oh yeah, Jesus loves us and all this. I looked at the sun and I was like, yeah, Jesus does love us. He's shining down on us today and all this. Like, huh? What did you say? Like, Jesus shining down on us. Oh my God, you're the devil.
Oh
You're
my
the
God.
devil. You're the devil.
What?
You need some Jesus. You need some Jesus. She was mad. She was upset, you know.
She was big mad.
Yo, she was upset.
She was big mad, huh?
That belief will get you.
That belief. Like
Yeah,
you
that
believe.
Yeah.
Believe that nationality card is just gonna do what it do without you studying.
Yeah.
That's where you wrong.
Yeah.
You believe,
Comfortable.
you know what I'm saying? You comfortable enough to be like, well, I'm gonna pay for these nationalization papers and these proclamation papers. I'm gonna put them in my glove box, and then when I get pulled over by the police, I'm just gonna tell them I got this in my glove box, and it's gonna work. No, they're gonna be like, step out of the car, put your hands behind your back, you're going to jail. You gotta study, man. You gotta study. That's uncomfortable for him, Cujo.
Yo, it'd be uncomfortable for everybody.
Man.
You don't want that. Especially right now, you don't want that shit.
At all.
Forget them
COVID.
people.
They talk about COVID, right? Yo, up there in Canaanland, right? Yo, do you see any hearses driving down the streets?
I haven't seen a hearse in a while.
I
I
ain't
haven't seen
seen
a
a
hearse in
hearse
a
in a
while.
while. I ain't
I haven't
seen.
seen a hearse in a while.
Have you seen ambulances going up and down the streets every like 5 minutes?
No, not that many.
Not that many.
Not that many. But
So uncomfortable
heard,
conversation. Where
yeah.
are they getting all these cases from? If the hospitals, when you go by them, they ain't packed.
You know, they had um 2 million something, and like 180,000 were bothered by something. So I don't know. The numbers seem kind of funny to me.
Yeah.
It sounds like some common cold stuff going on. I don't know,
Yep.
because once we're in the same house or whatever, and none of us don't have it, then how come we're in the car together with masks on?
Bro, that's like the dumbest shit. That's like the
It's
dumbest.
how am I by myself in a car and with a mask on?
With a mask on.
Like what's the purpose of you're in your own car? You're in your own car that you didn't bring COVID in there, and then you have a mask on in there. This is it's and trust me, it's messing with people's psyche.
That's that psyop.
You know what I mean? From not being able to breathe properly to, like I'm saying, to people who it's a normal thing now have the mask on, and now they got certain ones that people are really suffocating behind them. Yeah?
Yep. Psyops.
Like
Get your
people are actually
mind out of the
suffocating behind
psyop.
them. You know what I mean? Because they're trying to stop some virus, which is particles, which that's getting through whatever. It's on you. If it's like that,
Right.
if it's like that stuff is on you.
It's on you already. It's already. It's in the air. It's all. But then this is the killer part. The killer part is they say that it's not airborne. So if it's not airborne, what the hell you got a mask on for?
Mask on for. Not airborne.
Crazy, bro. So
it's the psyop. It's the psyop. It's not
psyop.
even them.
It's the
It's
psyop.
not even them. We're watching the hologram. It's the hologram going on.
Man. Yo, that same dude I just told you about, that talk about he don't know if he came out his mama or not. This dude said, he said the mask, people wear the mask to slow down the virus. This the same dude that said he might be an alien or not. This that guy.
So even the alien was worried about getting it?
Even the alien was worried about getting it. Yo, our people under straight up mind control, man.
Yo. It's not
crazy.
even,
what are y'all doing?
It's not even fair.
What are y'all doing?
You know what I mean? And I get now what it is with when we were black, and you always wondered how come nobody else is helping. Like, how come nobody's stepping in to help?
Yeah.
Like they don't know what this European's been doing to us or whatever.
Man.
Like, why is nobody helping? Because you don't have a nationality.
You ain't got no nationality. You ain't got no nationality.
Can't do nothing for you, man.
If you want to be black, I can't do nothing for you. I can't do nothing for you. I can't do nothing for you. Because you just want to be black. Yo, check it out, Cujo. Give him some more, something uncomfortable. Make them get in their feelings.
You got another one there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is this guy, this hybrid Albion European, why is he wearing our fez? That's J. Edgar Hoover. You know what I'm saying? So that's an uncomfortable conversation for you so-called Freemasons. Y'all going into lodges, and this European got this little funny ass smirk on his face because he knows the secret that y'all don't know. That we are the original everything. We are the Moors.
But they don't want to be the original everything. They want to be some stuff they made up yesterday.
Right.
Fine. Then these people are going to wear your fez.
Yep.
And they're going to rule the world with your stuff on. Since you don't want it.
Since you don't want it.
You want to be everything else in the book. Instead of being who your ancient foremothers and forefathers were, then they're going to be who your ancient foremothers and forefathers were and steal your inheritance that way.
Yep. Steal your inheritance. You got so much history of us wearing a white fez, wearing all the fezzes. But what are y'all doing? You so-called Freemasons. What are y'all doing? Look at all the history that we got. All of our people have fezzes on. This is the Toltec king wearing a white fez, inherited by the Toltecs from earlier Olmecs, wearing the fez. But y'all want to be, look at Hitler's soldiers. Hitler knew what time it was. And they ain't got tassels on their fezzes because they not Moors. Says J. Edgar Hoover and the FBI represent the dragon spoke of and the COINTELPRO program of the 1960s, whose official stated purpose was to stop the rise of a quote-unquote black messiah. That's their purpose. The FBI's whole purpose is to stop y'all from rising. COINTELPRO represents that which was to devour her child, the black messiah, as soon as it was born. This so-called black messiah is the child of the woman was travailing to give birth to. But despite the dragon's attempt to devour the child, the next verse in the book of Revelation says, all you Bible readers, Revelations, and it says, and she brought forth a man-child who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron, and her child was caught up unto God and to his throne. Thus, the child, the new Moors, were born during the 60s and survived despite the attempts of J. Edgar Hoover's COINTELPRO, the Great Red Dragon. Uncomfortable conversations.
You don't want to have those.
Why they don't want to have them? Why they don't want to have these conversations more?
There's always been a campaign against us rising.
Yep.
And again, everybody's supposed to be a messiah by now. That's part of the problem too.
Yep.
People still waiting for something to come do something for them. No, like it's the time now where you're it.
You're it.
You're the savior now.
Mm.
Start saving.
Start saving. Mm-hmm.
You start saving, there's gonna be none saved.
You can't save nobody under black, Latino, American Indian, people,
Caribbean, West
people.
Indian.
You know what I'm saying? People of color. You can't save none under that. Hey yo, you know what's wild, Cujo? What's wild is these people, these hybrid Europeans, and these dirty so-called black leaders and black politicians. The only thing they've done is flipped around. In the 1960s and 70s, if you do a little research, they used to call people colored people. But now you fast forward to 2020, they call y'all people of color.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't even do nothing but bring the word back and put people of color in front of it. Instead of saying colored people, they call y'all people of color. And y'all still going for it. Insane.
It goes back to lack of knowledge of self. Because if you knew yourself, you wouldn't dare let people call you out your name.
At all.
If you knew yourself. Now, we're not talking about call you out your name, call you a bitch or something like that. We're talking about call you out your name, call you who your ancient foremothers and forefathers weren't.
Black, Indian, Native American, Caribbean. Like who are you? Who are you, so-called people of color? Who are you? This is the uncomfortable conversation that y'all got to be talking about in your own territories. Like, who are you? Who told you that you was black?
And you have to remember that this is a Moorish platform.
Yes, sir.
But this platform is to get the people who aren't Moorish. People who are Moorish, they already got this info.
Right.
So they don't need this. This is really for the people who don't know and are starting to figure out something and see things and recognize certain things.
Yes,
this
sir.
For them. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
You know? Because people get this thing as like we're dropping something so heavy. It ain't that heavy. This is just more studying.
That's all.
That's all. More is buying books, reading books, and then you read some interesting shit. You gotta share this.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't keep this to yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I know how to blink and be invisible, end up in the vault, blink and get out, why don't I just show you how to blink? Do I need to sell that to you?
Right. And that goes back to point what you were talking about earlier. Why, if y'all say that y'all got this endless cash pit of fiat, why are you charging people if it really worked?
Right.
Why wouldn't you just give out travel documents, or why would you just not give out the material if it really worked? Why do I have to buy it? And why is it not in your heart, if you have honor and principles and standards, to give that out as a solution for people that you clearly see need it?
Like for example, with regard to that, right?
Yeah.
People are going to talk crazy because of RV Bay Publications selling the Quran on the site, right?
Right.
The Quran's 10 notes. Juali said, "Oh yeah, you could charge that expense for this." Now, if we do photocopying, I'm gonna tell you that it's probably 2 notes to get the thing done, right?
Right.
The shipping for that's gonna be 5-6 notes, right? So they're really making $2 off a Quran.
Mm.
right? They're making 2 notes off a Quran, selling
Right.
Quran, right?
Right.
At that point, our temple gives them out. We don't even sell Qurans at our temple
Right.
because it doesn't even make sense to do it.
Exactly.
So where's the honor that these travel documents work? More should just be sending their ID to them, and then they're sending them the travel document.
Barbershop
Like
Connect. What's up, man?
if it works like that.
This what Cool Joe, this is what I be saying though. Along to add on to what you saying, our people, if they say that they're standing on principle and they standing on honor, why would you charge a people some amount that's crazy? You got people out here selling packages, and you got people out here selling these documents and all these documents. If you know that the people are struggling, which all of us are, and we all are one, why not give out the information? Or you charge something that's not going to break somebody's pockets to begin with. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what I do not get as far as people saying that they got solutions.
That's the sellout right there.
That's the sellout.
The sellout. Because how is it you're paying for the solution, and then there's no solution, and then you're not trying to demand a refund or nothing like that? You just going with it? $2,000 just like that? Shit.
Yeah, for paperwork.
For some papers.
For some papers.
That's not gonna work. Not that it, some stuff in there is not right or whatever like that, but that's not working because this is birthrights.
It's birthrights.
This is not buy yourself your culture.
And to me, they going against the divine warning. To me,
they're going against everything.
Because in the divine warning, it states right there. Let me put it up in the light. The citizens of all free national. This is written by. Hold on, let me put this out here for the ones that don't know. The divine warning was written by Prophet Noble Drew Ali. It was written by the prophet. He says, the citizens of all free national governments, according to their national constitution, are all of one family bearing one free national name. Those who fail to recognize the free national name of their constitutional government are classed as undesirables and are subject to all inferior names and abuses and mistreatments that the citizens care to bestow upon them. And it is a sin for any group of people to violate the national constitutional laws of a free national government and cling to the names and principles that delude to slavery. So if they have documentation that will help people come from out of names that they clearly suffer abuses by, why not give that information out to the people without charging an arm and a leg, $1,500, $5,000, whatever it is? Why not do that? Why not be in honor and give out solutions for people that you know are suffering?
Oh, because the law maxim, a servant is worthy of his hire.
That's what they say, right?
The servant is worthy of his hire, is the intellectual property. So
that's all. That's BS. Every time, you know what I'm saying? That's just BS. That shit is just BS, man. If Noble Drew Ali said, the prophet said, I love my people. When you say you love, When you say you love somebody, that's strong. You don't play with the word love.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he said, I love my people and I desire their unity and mind back to their own national and divine standard, because day by day they have been violating the national and constitutional laws of their government by claiming names and principles that are unconstitutional. If Italians, Greeks, English, Chinese, Japanese, Turks, and Arabians are forced to proclaim their free national name and religion before the constitutional government of the United States of America, it is no more than right that the law should be enforced upon all other American citizens alike. So what love do you got if you don't want to see your people helped out? Do you got love? Do you really got love? Or do you love that green piece of paper? Let's give
Islam more. We'll end on that one right there. The countdown's about to start.
Okay.
What is what? Oh yeah, what book were you reading right there?
This is isonomy. It's isonomy.
So don't say we don't give you references, Mars.
Reference points.
And then check all the other people. See what they're saying when they have their stuff. Have they given you a reference? You've
What
gone
books
to 20 classes. They never gave you a reference yet.
What books they shown?
You already paid $1,500 for the conference, and they didn't even show you anything. Only their stuff.
What books are they showing? Islam. What books are these people that want to sell y'all packages? What are they showing? You know what I'm saying? Yo, all the time, cool, y'all.
Islam more. Give thanks, yo. You
It's
already
not
know.
Get it from Amazon. You already know, more.
Stay true, more. We'll build.
Yes, sir. Islam.
Islam to all the Moors worldwide.
Worldwide.
Honors to all the mothers. Peace and love.